Welcome back to Wepner Farms Productions. Today, hopefully the last day of corn harvest. We got one truck loaded back here. Radio's already blasting, so you know it's gonna be a good day. But we're at our furthest away property. We got probably about 40 or 50 acres left, something like that. Gonna apparently need the differential lock to pull this thing out. But yeah, I should be able to finish up today. Working on filling that bin. We got 3 loads in yesterday, got 1 load sitting there, so we only need like 6 loads to fill it. And then if we have any corn left over, which I don't think we will, we'll probably just sell some wet corn. Won't be a big deal. But ideally, it should all fit in there. I guess if it doesn't, that'd be a good thing, but I don't really want to haul any wet corn in. Lines are so long everywhere. The elevator that we typically haul our corn to, that we work with a lot, their line is like probably not a quarter mile long, but it's wraps all the way around the elevator, and the elevator ain't really that small. Everybody watch out. Big Bad Sterling's got the espresso rolling. Gonna be a good day. Holy man, Dad's almost loaded. I gotta unload a truck yet. Things are getting hairy. There. Oh, gotta find a gear. Take her easy going in this driveway here. Don't want to take her into the rhubarb. That was smooth. Alright, we're gonna swing her out here and park on dry land is the plan. Just kind of bounce across the field. Alright, truck's ready to rip. Gotta take this field off. Big Ricky's picking me up. Big Ricky, where's the smile on your face?
Salesman didn't answer my phone call.
Well, that's just a bummer. Big Ricky is now old enough to drink after-hour sodas.
After-hour sodas on Friday nights.
On Friday nights. So wish him a happy birthday. It was actually like a week ago by the time this video is out.
Sunday as well, I guess. Yeah.
It'll be fine. So yeah, old enough to drink after-hour sodas. It's exciting. Time to get this bad girl unloaded. Auger's right there. We gotta get her backed in there real nice. This swing auger that we're gonna pull underneath it, and then get her unloaded. So, got a pretty good system. We pull up just about to the road, and then just put her in reverse. It should work. They're usually not that crooked, but it'll probably work. Corns are running in. Should be just about up there. There she goes. See how everything's looking. It was dark last night. I fired up the fan, did not do the burners. We just moved corn all night. Probably didn't dry much, but could have dried a little. And dusty stuff. A lot of bees wings in this blade and stuff. Not sure why, but there is. So now you just wait for it to get unloaded. All right, last sample was 15.7. Which is not too bad. We were doing like 20% when we started, so 15.7. That's pretty dry. I think you could get away with 14% for dry corn. You maybe get a mill to take it, so it's really only 1 point off from that. But we usually typically haul in right at 12%. I have noticed that with this bin, and I mean you can do the same thing with a corn dryer, but we batch dry in here at 150 to 160 degrees. I did 160 on that last one, 150 on the first one. And test weight was really good. That first bin we hauled out, that was 58 to 59 pounds for test weight. And then that last bin we hauled out was right around like 57.7. So bushel of corn weighs 56 pounds. So anything over that is ideal. So that's my input on that. If you guys care to share the information, I'm here to share. Summertime really shut off on us. It's like 25 degrees outside. I am slightly overdressed for the occasion. Usually don't get this dressed up. I don't have my long johns out yet, but I don't think we're far off from it. Quite windy today, and if you're standing out in the wind, it's pretty cold. So that's why we're wired up with a vest and jacket. Definitely more of just vest and heavy sweatshirt weather, but what are you gonna do? We have developed a leak too. That top bearing. So hopefully she holds up. Get this bin full. Don't really want to tear that apart today, but it's possible. Adam's got a self-turning tractor. And it'd be funny if I recorded that. He'll see it later and he'll be like, never sending you a Snapchat again. He's dumping. I don't know if you can see him, just over this corn here. There he is. Doesn't quite have the truck loaded, which is surprising. I thought he would have had her topped off by now. We got the truck parked here. Might as well take a gander at this beautiful corn. I don't really know how it's doing. This stuff did not have any manure on it, but I think I put about 30 gallons of nitrogen per acre. That's the ear we're working with on this one. This one looks like it's maybe a little smaller, I don't know. Can you allow me to open you up? They're decent looking ears. This one's a smaller one. That one's pretty small. This is a jumbo here. No tip back though. Them suckers are filled out right to the end. That's a pretty nice ear there. So I don't know what it's doing. These ears are all different sizes. This one's not terrible. It's pretty small. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, like 12 around. They're not massive. At least that one wasn't. Truck loaded. Man, is it breezy out here. It's outrageous. Load number 5 is going in. I think it's time to fire this bad boy up. I don't know how long it takes to start, or if we should be sitting here when it does it, but it should run. Hello? Maybe? Alright, you guys see it? He's rolling. See a little bit of heat already. Should start cooking. Alrighty, how are we doing? Doing it again. We're high on this side. Always high on this side, so we're gonna plug that again. Just dump some grain on that other side. Probably load and a half. See what happens. So there's a little flag going around. And you locate. It's actually probably close to where we need it. Oh man, this dust is blowing around in my face. Where is this thing? I did unplug it now, but I don't see the flag actually. We'll have to go down and see if we can see where I stopped it. Oh yeah. Stopped it pretty much straight in from where we are. Actually wanted it more towards this side. I like it kind of there, so we'll run it around some more. I don't know if you guys can see it, but I can see the flag now coming around. It's almost directly below us. Now it's directly below us. Working its way around. Where does that correspond with this? So pretty much right where you can see it's like got that little cleaned off area. That's like right where it is actually. So I have to remember that for the future if that's still there. Almost there. And there we go. Loaded. All right, we're a little bit better, a little low over there now. So we're gonna turn that another quarter turn. One more load, and then it'll all be even. and then we'll put the rest of the corn in. We'll be right back where we started, probably. Been sampling. What do you guys think it's at? The gas? Probably 15. That's what it's been. 16.8. We've gained about a point since the last one. Dad had to run. He left the combine here, but I didn't even get to drive it because Big Ricky was just in a hurry to get over here. So other truck's loaded, all that back. I just wanted to drive it one time in my life. It has been ruined. Now I'm sad. So sad. Just kidding. I like driving truck anyways. I don't like combine. Not fun. Where are you? Ricky! Where are you? Do something cool. Do something cool. That was cool. Do something cool again, because you're really far away. Wow, you a cool guy. Alright, adios amigos. Just got this truck unloaded. We're gonna call Big Ricky. I think we're gonna be close to done with that field. See what he says. Can you guys hear?
Hello?
How you coming?
Not gonna fit on this truck, but maybe not gonna have much left of the field either.
Alright. Well, then I'll come over and get the rest of that field off, then we'll just move over then.
Yeah, let's take the combine over first, so then we can get the spot opened up.
Wayne's is just about off.
It is?
Yeah. We just gotta bring the truck over there. I don't even know if there's a full load there.
Oh.
So we'll just move then. We'll bring the truck over and then I bring you back to the combine. And
How many green bin full?
we only need 2 more loads and it'll be full here.
Jeez, where's that a little partial load they take over to take up the clip mill?
Yep.
What?
Big profits. Big profits. Another field done. This will be our last load for the bin, and then the rest of it's pure profits. Rabbit! I almost stepped on him. There he goes. Still there. Yeah, booty. See you later. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna move this to, well, not really our last field, but we got like a little patch in a woods that we gotta do yet besides this next field. But I think there's about a load there, maybe a little more, so we might actually have an entire load to get rid of as wet corn. So I mean, that'll be kind of nice, but I don't think it's quite all gonna fit in the bin. This would not be a good place to dump the trailer into the ditch. So let's hope we don't do that. Easy money. Alright. Hitting the big roads. Probably got a car behind me already. Oh yeah, sure enough. Got all the short rows left. It should fill this truck, I'd say. Maybe. It was like 175 bushel corn. It wasn't our best corn, but it was decent. Boy, it's bit dusty in there. How are we looking? Not too bad? Should be doing alright. I think we're gonna turn that spreader down a little bit. Roll that center up a little bit. We'll go to around 55%. So maybe it'll help even it out. Kind of hole in the middle, which I want, because then when that spreader turns on, it gives it more room, but you're just getting a little high on the side. So just turn her down a little bit and see what we can do. 65. Go down to like 55. That should do. What we got going on here? 14.5. Is this new stuff? So we started at 0.48. So we got dry corn already, believe it or not. So that's good. This bin's gonna dry really fast. It's gonna be pretty cheap to dry it. Nice dry corn. Reading 14.5 on the moisture, so that's awesome. Once it 14%, actually, yeah, 14% is when it moves it. We actually got some 12s in here already, so that's awesome. So we already got dry corn. Looks like we might have some corn yet. That truck's loaded. Still got a decent little chunk. Probably 2 dumps there, close to half a semi-load at the looks of it. We were there somewhere and combined that, and I think you put 2 dumps on here, you should have, so we might get that truck close to loaded, so that's cool. Pretty cool. So this is the last load for the bin. That'll be full, and then that truck gets to go up to the co-op. So get this tarped and get her home. Dumping. It's a little far over. You gonna dump it? Now? How about now? I'm leaving, Ricky. You better dump that. And we got the sun in the way. Now he's dumping. There she goes. Beautiful. Okay, next on the agenda, there's a head hauler up here somewhere. There she be. We gotta hook up to that bad mamma jamma. We are going back into the wilderness to get our last field of corn off. Dad is currently unloading my truck. That'll be our last one for the bin. I don't know how close I am. No one's watching. Probably 5 miles away. Not too far off. Alright, I gotta back up like a foot. So yeah, bin will be full. You guys don't get to witness the last load going in, which is probably fine because you probably watched about 100 loads go in by now. How did we do? Oh, a little too far. That'll be alright. Got pin. Hopefully it fits. Alright, so this is turning into a 3-handed job. There we go. I do all the hard work, hooking it up, all excited to record all this hard work to be done. I get kicked out. Now I gotta go back to fill in the bin. So we run that back hopper, and then we gotta get the other truck, and then hopefully we'll get to the other field fast enough that we can record the last field getting harvested. So hopefully we'll get to do that. Otherwise, just get to see more truck driving. Alright, so we're back at the bin with our Wuben Light. You can buy these things on Amazon or at the Wuben store. How does the corn look? Yeah, we need corn there. Anyways, it looks pretty decent. We gotta turn that thing about it just a little bit more. Get that filled up. Or maybe it is moved. Thought I had it back there more. I don't know. I don't know. What are you gonna do? Look at this thing rolling. Horns are running. Quite dusty in here. Yeah, I don't think he moved it. Alright, well, we're gonna move that a little bit. I don't think I like where it's going. Get this thing plugged in for a second. Holy man, it's almost half unloaded. Quite honestly, I don't know what's going on in there. I think I'm gonna turn the spreader up a little bit though. Make sure we throw it to the outside. So then when the distributor or the rotator, that auger in the middle, brings to the top, make sure we got enough room that it'll level itself out and not plug itself up. That'd be unfortunate. Well, I'm sure it'll be fine. Still got that pocket there. I don't know if you guys can see it. There's a pocket there. And it just would be nice if it was filled in. It's just about empty. It's gonna be what it's gonna be at this point. There's no fixing our mistakes anymore. But on a side note, show you guys the flashlight again. We got spotlight. It's pretty bright. When it's actually dark out, it'll shine down that ditch down there, which is probably about 100 yards away. And it's got night mode, which is just a normal flashlight. It's got this side light there. That's not super bright, but it is what it is. Locking, rechargeable, USB-C. Otherwise it takes a AA. Pretty small. Fits in your pocket decent, and it's got a clip on it. I don't know. It's handy. It's nice to have. Throw it in my coat pocket. Typically. Try not to lose it. But yeah, they're at full price. They're like $50 some. I think I got a code you guys can use if you want to buy one, but they work nice. I didn't pay for this one, it's sent to me. So up to you guys if you'd like to purchase one there. I'll leave a link in the description below. That is a wrap for the grain bin, pulling the auger. This thing will dry, and then we haven't decided what we're gonna do, if we're gonna actually sell this at some point or just hold it over till next year. We'll see. We'll see what the price does. So I get this auger picked up to about yonder, pick this whole thing up, pull it out, and then back it here-ish. And then we're gonna go see if we can catch the combine a little bit. All right, let's be very careful now. I don't know which way the hydraulics are even supposed to go. It's in the bottom. This should make it go up this way. I think I'm wrong. Nope, I was right. All right, there we go. Pull ahead a little bit. Gotta put her down a little bit. Careful. Easy does it. Oh, more yet. I think we're out. That was smooth. Lowering. Moment of truth, how did we do? Oh, look at that. That's not too bad. That's a little piled up. That might be an issue. Might be an issue. But maybe it won't be. I don't know. Otherwise, it looks pretty nice. Did a pretty good job. I was a little worried I wasn't gonna get that filled in, but I think that'll do. I'm a little worried about that little pile there. That might be an issue. I guess we'll see when it runs a little bit. Right thing would be to take a shovel in there right now. Knock her back. So that's probably what we should do, unfortunately, so I guess we'll go do that quick. Oh, it's gonna be so hot in here. Maybe I don't want to do this. Corn seems solid. That should work. All right. Huh. Look at this. It is hot. Holy man, is it hot in here. I should have shut that spinner off too. I don't know what I was thinking. All right, well, you guys hang out over here. That's gonna have to do her. Oh, man, is it hot in here. I'm cooked. It's so warm. Holy man. Get me out of here. Oh, oxygen. Needed some of that. Last field, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Here we are. It is all of 3 acres. Here we go, last pass. Seven rows, I think. Alright, I guess that's on enough. Rolling out through the wilderness. What a beautiful sight. I'm excited. Feels good to know our corn is at least off. Real good feeling. We're gonna pull down here. I gotta shut this gate before we go. That is all she wrote. Wave to Big Ricky. Hands off and applause for all the great effort. We're heading home. So, yeah. I think that's about all she wrote. Gotta go back, give ObSync shots. And then I think it's time to enjoy an after-hour soda. So, anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Make sure you like and subscribe. And we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. Single shot rifle and a one-eyed dog. What a perfect way to end the night. I'd play the whole song if I didn't get copywritten, but not worth it. So yeah, have a good night, y'all.